Talking about moving on, here we go with empirical formula. Definition: the simplest whole number molar ratio of atoms of each element in a compound. You might have just come across it as the simplest whole number ratio of atoms of each element in a compound. That molar is not absolutely essential, but I like to put it in because it clarifies exactly what you have to do when determining an empirical formula. Because when considering empirical formula, you start off with a mass ratio. Generally, you might start up with a percentage ratio, but it's still a percentage by mass. And what you have to do, of course, is to convert that into a molar ratio. The way that you do that, of course, is by dividing by molar mass of the components that you have to get a molar ratio. Now, sometimes it might be the elements themselves, or if, for example, you're working out the ratio of one compound to water of crystallization, for example, you might take the molar mass of water under those circumstances. But whatever you get to a mole ratio, then you've got to convert that to a simplest whole number mole ratio by dividing by the smallest value that you have to get your whole number mole ratio. But of course you've got to take care, because sometimes that isn't a whole number mole ratio. If it's for example, a 2.99 to 1 ratio, yes, you can round up to 3 to 1. But if it's a 1.5 to 1 ratio, you can't round up or round down. You've got to multiply both by 2 to give you a 3 to 2 ratio. So scale up where required.